Okay, y'all. So I was actually with Cherie when she purchased this beautiful umbrella tree, and I'm very proud of her because all of these extra points right here, those are new growth, and it's doing extremely well. And as you see, she has it right in the entrance of her home, which definitely makes a statement. How many times do you water this plant?
Um, about once a week.
Okay.
Yeah, just like maybe a cup and a half of water.
And then even you'll see throughout her home, she has a lot of very beautiful, different kind of planters, which I'm gonna steal. She doesn't know that yet.
Clay pot, like they're so expensive. I got that on sale at Tom Thumb years ago for $15.
Tom Thumb,
Yeah,
really?
yeah, for $15.
That's a steal.
Yeah.
Especially for those clay pots.
So I know.
Yeah,
It was like 70% off. It was originally like $80 or whatever. Seriously.
Yeah, I just need to start going shopping with you because you always get the great deals. Like, seriously. Okay, now over here we have a cute little baby. Where did you get this plant from, Sheree?
I got it from like this amazing plant lady. She actually has this awesome YouTube channel. Oh, it was you.
Oh.
Yeah, it was you. Yeah.
She sounds like an amazing woman. Do you know what plant this is?
Please don't quiz me on plants. I don't know.
Okay, it's a philodendron.
Oh, I did not even think of that it would be that.
And it's so cute. I think when I gave it to you, like...
It was just a couple leaves.
Yeah, just a couple leaves, and now it's actually trailing. And as y'all see, once again, she always has these cute, adorable planters. And then right next to it, we have a beautiful...
Now, these were supposed to go outside, remember? This elephant ear.
Yeah, outside in the courtyard.
Yeah, but it got too much sun.
But it's
doing great. I mean, look at the new growth. I think that's a little leaf coming
Oh,
up there.
yes, it is. No, it is still doing good. Especially, like, just looking at these leaves. So they're not, like, scorched or anything like they were outside in the courtyard. And the leaves are massive, which I love about these. So I may or may not have killed 2 of these before. But that was a couple years ago.
You're more experienced now.
But I do love these, especially like, it's something about big leaves. They make me really, really happy.
Same. It gives you that like tropical oasis vibe.
It does. And I love how you have it styled next to the philodendron. Okay, now Cherie, look at all this new growth on this plant.
I know.
And I love the area too because even though, despite it's in this corner area, it still receives some sun from this wide window over here. Do you know what direction this is facing?
That is north.
And then this adorable pot as well. Where did you get this one from?
That was Home Goods.
Home Goods. Wow.
Home Goods and Hobby Lobby. I've had the best luck with like really unique pots.
I love the texture on this one.
I am obsessed with like textures.
Now for this adorable plant stand that you will not let me take home. So you said you made this.
Yes.
This is absolutely beautiful. How did you make this?
It was just like a piece of live edge wood that I bought and I stained, and then I bought the legs online and just screwed them on. Super easy. but kind of gives that, I don't know, outdoorsy. I love like all kinds of woods and textures and stuff. So
I love it, and it definitely has that like upscale look too. And I love it because obviously it's something different than a regular plant stand. Very pretty.
thank you.
And then over here we have this beautiful golden pothos living its best life, and it looks like it's about to trail as well.
I know that thing is like not. I don't feel like that one's growing too much.
You don't feel it's growing as fast?
Yeah, I mean, I really haven't seen a whole lot of new growth from it.
Well, it looks good and healthy, so whatever
Yeah.
you're doing a good job.
Thank you.
And then this adorable pot.
That was Hobby Lobby. It was a set. The other little one, it's got a smaller one that matches. I think it's outside.
I love it, and I love that was like a dark brown texture. Is it terracotta or is that like cement?
I don't know. It's either terracotta or like a what, a pottery? I don't know. I don't think it's cement.
It's super cute, and I love how you paired it with this plant stand too. Those earth tone colors, and then of course against the green foliage.
Yeah.
It's super pretty. Okay, now over here we have a variety of a cactus. I'm not sure of the actual name of it, but it's definitely really pretty.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm not sure either. It seems to be doing pretty well. Here, I've had some leaves fall off, so I just stopped watering it for a little bit. None of my pots really have drainage, so which is fine. I just have to be careful about watering. So I'll see. It's had a lot of new growth. You can see the top, how it's like lighter color. That's all new from when I bought it a couple weeks ago.
That's exciting. Especially too, I do love no drainage pots because it's less you have to worry about and don't have to worry about catching the water.
Mm-hmm.
And for me, the ones that do have drainage, I always over fill it.
Yeah.
So
Same.
scared to move my plants away from the carpet to see what's
Oh,
going on.
no. Oh no.
I spilled so much water. Over here we have a beautiful corner of some plant babies. Now tell me about these and where did you get them from?
The first one, I think I'm gonna repot in that. It's just in a small pot right now. That was for my brother's funeral. It came with like a basket that had a few. So a few of my plants are from his funeral, which are all doing really good. And then the other 3 are from you.
Oh gosh.
I know, I'm so excited. The little 2 ones right there on the left you just gave me. So I'm super excited about those. And then the one in the pot, the smaller one that's trailing, that was with a bunch that you had given me. So that one's doing great.
Oh, yeah. That one's been a while.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
And then this one in the corner.
That was from, watch out, okay, watch out. That was from, it was Walmart actually a couple weeks ago. Yeah, it was Walmart. It was like $20, and I just love the big leaves on it. It's kind of droopy. I know we talked a little bit about that, so I think I'm gonna repot it in.
Sorry, I can't.
Repot it in some chunky mixture that you recommended.
Yes.
But it does have a new little growth coming in the back there. Little baby.
Yeah, it'll be just fine. Just trim and some new potting medium.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I know
love.
what this is now from your video.
Uh-oh.
Fenestration.
It's what, girl?
Fenestration.
Woo-woo.
Yeah, fenestration.
Oh, that is good. So yeah, you already have one that has inner fenestrations. It's just something about just like the big leaves and the splits. Yeah, love it. Obsessed. And I love that you can see your beautiful courtyard from there too.
So I wasn't sure if I was going to keep this bench here, but I think what I'm going to do is keep it here and just fill it with plants.
Ooh, so that means I can give you more plants.
Of course.
Honestly, yes. That would be gorgeous.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a bench full of plants. We don't need people to sit there.
No.
Now this is definitely, well, I say this a lot, but whatever. One of my favorite plants.
I love this plant.
Like, it's just very unique and they propagate so well. And I think when I first gave this to you, it was maybe three
like 3 little
leaves or so.
I think it's been, what, 2 years?
Oh, yes. It has been a while.
But see, I thought it was supposed to grow upright, and so I had a little stake in it, and you're like, no, it's supposed to trail, and so I let it down, and I like it so much more.
Yes.
But I remember seeing one of these in Airbnb in Austin a couple years ago, and they had it trailing all over the room.
Oh, I bet that's gorgeous.
Gorgeous, yes.
Gorgeous. Because technically you can stake it up, but just having it trail.
I love trailing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, it's so pretty. And then the newer leaves are clearly upsizing, which is awesome. Okay, now over here is a beautiful moonshine Sansevieria snake plant. So this is actually a variety that I've been wanting a while. And she has it, and she just told me she's going to gift me a cutting because if you see, there's not 1, 2, or 3, but there's 4 beautiful, healthy plants in here. She's so kind.
Yes, absolutely. Anything for my bestie, Janae.
So where did you get this plant from?
I got that at Green's Produce of Arkansas.
I haven't been there in a while. They do have a lot of great selection of plants.
Yeah.
And what made you pick this one out?
I've been wanting another snake plant. I used to have one that was about 5 feet tall in my last house. I know, and it died before I moved. So I've just been wanting another one because I just love like how like not really structured, but how straight up they are, and they just have a different look to them. So I really like them.
They do. They definitely add a statement. And then I love the planter that you paired it with too, with the like slightly squiggly lines, and then you have the upright plant. Like, that's the perfect pair. Over here next to the baby, we have a beautiful succulent. I'm not good with my succulent variety names, but I do love that this planter you have it matched with as well. And this was one you got from the grocery store, right?
Yes, $6.99.
Woo. And y'all can't really tell here, but it's actually like a really good size as well. For only $6.99, that's a good deal. Don't sleep on your grocery stores.
Yeah, Tom
Thumb, Albertsons,
Oh, really?
even Trader Joe's too.
Okay.
It can be hit or miss, but they have some there. And then down here we have a peace lily. You can never go wrong with these.
Yeah.
Oh, and I love your glass saucer you have for it.
Yeah, that was a baking dish that I had extras of, and I was gonna donate. And then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna use these as planter trays.
I
and
love.
This is actually a glass plate that I
didn't even notice that.
I only had one left, so I decided to use that as a tray.
I love that.
So I want to go to thrift stores and find some like really cool little, one-off plates and stuff to use.
Yes. Okay, now we have a beautiful Syngonium. I want to say it's a batik, but I'm not sure. And then Cherie just told me she had this when it was just a little baby, maybe a few leaves, give or take. And now it is basically starting to trail.
I can't believe I've had it for a year now.
Yeah, it's been a long time. You do very well with your plants, Cherie.
I try. I learn from the best.
Oh, you what?
I learn from the best.
Gosh, she's just so nice, y'all.
I watch all these informative YouTube videos.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And what's the name of the channel again?
Janae Simone.
Okay. Question mark. And look at this cute little baby. I don't know the variety of this one.
My sister gifted me that when I moved in.
Oh, it's so cute. It's just cute and dainty, and I love the texture and just like the shape of the leaves.
I don't know if it'll get fuller, but it's like a trailing plant, so we'll see.
Yeah. And then this plant stand, super cute.
Home goods.
Home goods. So y'all see there's a beautiful trend. Home Goods, Hobby Lobby.
Facebook Marketplace,
and
baby.
yeah, Facebook Marketplace. Okay, and if you're new to my channel, I have a little bit small obsession with aglaonemas. I love them a lot. And so here's a beautiful aglaonema, Siam Aurora. And y'all, how long have you had this for?
A year.
And I remember when I first saw it, it was half the size, definitely. Yeah. So you are doing a great job. And as always, y'all, look at what she paired it with, this beautiful planter with the distressed look. That's so pretty against that pink foliage.
Hobby Lobby has great selection.
I need to go there, but then I don't because it's dangerous to be in there.
Hey, they always have like 40% off, so... I mean, I know it's a tactic, but still.
No, seriously.
It makes you feel better.
It does. Please. Like, please, I want that. Okay, now over here we have another beautiful Monstera Deliciosa.
You gave me that when it was just a baby.
Yeah, when it was just a little wee baby, and now it is growing like crazy. And then you have a new growth right here. Come on, focus. Which is exciting. And you have an aerial root growing. I love aerial roots. Don't cut it off, please.
I know.
I know some people don't like them and cut them off, but to me they're just funky. But then it also adds just to like the beauty of the plant.
Yeah.
So pretty. And then over here is a plant I recently gave her. This is a Hoya Crimson Princess.
A Hoya. I called it a Hora. I'm bad with the name.
You called it a what?
A Hora.
It's okay. Hoya, Hora, that's the same.
Close.
It's close enough. And these can get like real big and trailing and full. But I love these because of like the waxy like leaves. So pretty. And over here we have a beautiful Philodendron Brazil that was gifted to Cherie from
Janae.
Wow, how many plants do I give away? I need to stop this.
I'm not telling you because you need to keep them coming.
But this is so pretty. It definitely makes a statement on your table.
My coffee table.
Which is absolutely stunning, y'all. And y'all look at the detail. Like, come on, mira. Muy hermosa. And then this, I'm pretty sure I gave it to you. It was like a water cutting. And probably like...
It was in with the philodendron and the other ivies.
Oh, yeah. So I gave her like a little smorgasbord of plants. It was a Monstera, ivy.
There was only one defective one in there. It literally, in a year, never grew. It had one leaf. One leaf.
Don't listen to her, y'all. Okay, Cherie. So the Scindapsus cutting I gave you, why did you kill it?
I didn't kill it. It still has one leaf. How's it doing at your house?
It's doing amazing. It's in my fish tank, and it's about to push out a new leaf.
I had it a year. I had it in water the whole time, and then I transplanted soil after about 6 months, and it never grew. And I had it in sun.
Well, we'll see. We'll see about that.
She cursed it.
And then, first of all, my goodness, look at this planter.
Hobby Lobby.
Hobby who? Hobby Lobby. So pretty. And then this beautiful, another variety of a succulent. This has grown a lot too since you moved in.
Yeah.
Like, seriously. And it's awesome because it does receive, well, indirect light. There's a window behind me. And then, like, the one across where the kitchen is. And it does completely fine.
I surprisingly get pretty good light in here with, I mean, I guess I do have a lot of windows, but I don't know, it didn't feel like it at first.
Yeah, and that goes to show you too that you don't always have to have your plants like literally up against a window or grow lights. Like if they receive enough indirect light, they can do just fine. Okay, as you see, Cherie's room is absolutely gorgeous. Love all of her decor. And then over here in this corner, we have I just drew a blank, a banana plant.
Now this is the one that got fried. It was supposed to go in the front courtyard, but it literally lost all of its leaves. So it is coming back nicely. That one leaf that's been pushing out has been trying for a while now, so I don't know if it's doing well right here. But it was doing really well in the back patio. I just wanted to bring it in, I don't know, for my room because I thought it would look good here, but we'll see. It's got a lot of new growth at the bottom too.
It does, and it does look good here, but the new growth always gives me hope. And that's like some really, really juicy new growth there too.
Yeah.
So I think it just had a lot of shock from being in the front courtyard and burning, but now it's coming back. And that's the beautiful thing about plants. You think it's gone, but if you keep it up, it will surprise you.
Have hope.
Okay, now over here, one of my favorite plants in Cherie's collection is this beautiful Rhaphidophora tetrasperma. Y'all see how long and bushy this is? So this one I think I probably gave you 2 years ago or so, give or take. And once again, it was only a few leaves. But as you see now, it has a lot of leaves. And not only that, the stems are super thick. And so this baby is, this baby is extremely happy, and she has on this super cute beaded macrame, and it's getting direct light from this window, so it's living its best life.
Yeah, this is north facing.
Okay, yeah, north facing window, which I love because most of the plants in my my plant room, it's just a north facing window light. Super cute. And then she said she's gonna put a picture of me up here, probably like right there, so because I think I'll add a little bit of color in here. And then over here's another beautiful succulent, which I don't know the variety, but before we even talk about that, look at this planter. Like, look. And I love it. It's like a cream.
Yeah,
and
kind of like a little bit of a green tone to it.
Yes. And like the blush color on it. Oh, this planter is so pretty. But then also this plant. How long have you had this plant?
That was another $6.99 from Tom Thumb. It was about half the size, and it's grown twice the amount in like 3 weeks maybe.
Wow.
It loves this spot right here.
So it's definitely loving the north-facing window and its planter. Okay, so before we get into the plants, let's talk about some of these items that are up here. If y'all haven't noticed, just throughout Cherie's house, she definitely has a great eye for decor, and not only that, but just displaying things that you wouldn't think to display. Por ejemplo, look at this. So what's the story behind this turtle shell?
I was out walking one day and I was like, oh my gosh, it's a turtle. And then I went over to it and he was not alive anymore. He had passed on, and I just thought it was such a cute little turtle shell. So I brought him home and cleaned him up. Now he's sitting in my office.
Like, I would have never thought to do that. I was looking, I was like, wait, is that what I think it is? And it like literally, it fits perfect up there. Something so simple, but it adds texture and style to it. And then this right here, you were telling me about.
Yeah, this is a little pipe that my grandfather brought back from Egypt when he was in his 30s.
Wow.
That he bought. I thought it was so cool.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
And it's so tiny.
I know.
Over here we do have a long, beautiful, super long trailing pothos. And how long have you had this one for?
Oh my gosh. I've had this one for probably 8 years.
Wow.
I feel like it should be like thicker or longer. It was in my last house was in a like part of a room I never went in, and I forgot to water it all the time. So, yeah, working on that.
But that's the thing about pothos, though. They're very forgiving plants, and
well, that's why you see like all the leaves missing in areas, because like they would just die, and then it would still keep growing. But yeah,
it's okay. It's still alive.
It is still alive.
And then next to it, we have this like super cool vintage radio. Like, about what year or so, is this from?
I couldn't even tell you, because I feel like I would say a year and they'd be like, radio's worth it. I'm like, I don't even know. But it was my grandfather's.
That is so awesome. Okay, so I have to talk about these, like, awesome walkie-talkies. Like, what?
Yeah, those were my grandfather's too. They unfortunately do not work, as to my knowledge.
Oh, but that is so cool. I don't think, well, no, I'm pretty sure I haven't seen any, especially like,
no.
Nope, haven't. That is awesome. I love it. And I love how you just utilize literally like every inch, and you just make it so cozy and feel at home. There's a beautiful view from her office to her courtyard, which honestly, that is so beautiful.
It is pretty.
I don't even think I'll be able to get work done. I'll be looking at the plants and thinking of what other plants to put in. Ooh, should I water this?
Same.
Over here in the corner, we have a beautiful ZZ plant, which is really big too. How long have you had this one for?
I've had that one for at least a year. It was about half the size when I got it. I actually just repotted it to this pot, so I'm hoping, because it hasn't been growing for the last 4 months or 5 months, so I'm hoping being in this new pot it'll start to grow some more, because it was growing like crazy.
I think so too. Give it some more room to grow and get bigger. But I mean, this is fairly big. It's really healthy too.
Yeah.
And right by this light, which it's clearly loving. So pretty.
So I'm going to do elephant ears in that corner over there, because I want them to be kind of big and overarching since it's the back, and then do some little stuff kind of up front, because I want basically this to look all filled in and just tropical jungle vibes. Like, I mean, as you can see, there's some weeds that I haven't pulled, that just these little weeds right here, I don't know what they are, but they have like these purple flowers.
Oh, yeah.
And then this right here, that's new, and that's some sort of weed. I don't know what it is, but it's really pretty. That big tree thing, I have no clue what that is. That's
so pretty.
Popped up before I moved in. And then I did plant this little trailing ivy here. I'm not sure what that's called. It was like $1.29 at Callaway's.
And those spread really pretty too.
Yeah, I just wanted like ground coverage, and then you have all of these that are just, I mean, you can see they're just popping up everywhere.
I love those. They're literally, oh my gosh, I'm just realizing those over there.
Yeah, they're just popping up everywhere.
There's so many of those.
And then these I stole from my mom's garden. These iron plants. The roots are like ginger. Like a ginger root.
Oh, wow.
That's what they look like. It's so interesting.
So thick.
But they do really well in shade or sun. They spread like crazy. So just kind of add to that.
Okay, now tell me about this cute little planter.
Oh, I got that yesterday actually from Facebook for like $10. I just love like how it looks broken. I'm going to put some plants in there and kind of add to that just jungle, tropical vibe.
I love it. It's so unique. So you have to take me plant shopping when you go shopping for it.
Yeah, we need to go plant shopping.
And buy me a plant too.
That was from Callaway's. We bought that. That's the only one. That's, I think, the only one that's doing well out here. It's got quite a bit of shade over there, morning sun. I feel like it's not getting too much bigger. It does have a couple new growths in there. So yeah, we'll just kind of keep an eye on it. It's doing pretty well over there.
Yeah. And then this beautiful succulent arrangement.
Yes, those are from Callaway's. Those are like a trailing, both of those two front ones trail, which I have in my planters out by the garage too, so I'm really excited. They're actually getting really thick. I mean, you can see all of the new growth. It's like the new growth just grows so close to the other like leaves, and so it just looks really thick.
It does. I love it, adding to that fullness. What is this, Cherie?
I have no idea. Some ivy that's just grown in my bush here, but it's huge.
I love it though. And the color?
Yeah.
And the bright red. You don't like the red?
No, not really.
Well,
Doesn't go with my vibe.
No, that's true, but it's cute. So don't cut it, or I'll come back and cut you.
What? It's violent.
I never seen that. So it's just like an ivy just growing on top of the
I guess.
bush.
It's probably way back in
Yeah.
there. But if I cut it, I'll
Well,
give it to you.
That's so pretty.
I mean, it is pretty. I feel like if I had more of a Tuscan vibe in here,
Yeah.
this
yeah.
would look so pretty, like just draped on the columns and stuff.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna take a cutting. And then another beautiful arrangement. It's growing like crazy, and then these little flowers. Can you point that out again, please? I can't grab it. Look at those. Love it. Loving the blooms. So this baby is happy. And last but certainly not least, y'all, another beautiful aglaonema. And we have 2 new babies. So excited. So how long have you had this plant, and do you remember where you purchased it from?
That was from the basket for my brother's funeral, so have had it for a year. It's about half the size, and surprisingly it's doing really well in this corner. It gets a little bit of light, so it hasn't burned or anything, but yeah, it's doing really well.
It's doing so good. Love.